Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. Welcome to Redline Racing League, the Saturday League. And we're here for round number 11, the halfway mark of the calendar for the Saturday League. And we're here at the fantastic Austrian Grand Prix. And of course, it's just me tonight because no one else is available, which is fine by me. I'm probably going to be commentating the rest of the season anyway, which is fine by me. But we are here at Austria for the Saturday League. Matt hasn't updated the standings after France, so there goes that idea. So everyone just hashtag blame Matt all over Twitter. Get it trending worldwide. As we're waiting on a Matt and Edge to ready up, we're off to a fantastic start. A Zombie was not racing due to some issues with Xbox. I was having the same issues as well, but I turned off at the PowerPoint and turned it back on, and now we are here. And we're waiting for an Edge. Just waiting for an Edge. And still in the please wait. Man, this is just fantastic content here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you pay to. Oh my god. Oh wow. Well, this is certainly gonna do a lot of things. It's full wets for qualifying. Holy shizer. Wow. Alright, well, would not be surprised if we see an Imtez run at the end, unless it is full wet. Oh my god, thank god I am not racing tonight. Cowboy, you dodged the bullet. Someone is coming out. Looks like a Red Bull. It's Edge. Edge will be the first one to come on out. Hopefully, he just put in a lot of fuel and just do laps. Oh, Edge has hit the wall already. My days. Alright, there is a Water 99 as well coming out. We have a Ferrari of X still 4 and X is coming out. And SBR Ambrose 4. So, this is actually Penske. So he's changed his gamer tag to SBR Ambrose 4 because his old thingo just went out of style pretty much. No Reptilian Man, no DRC Jared, no Hugo, no Matt Formula or Pomps 97 here just yet. We will go on board with a Warden 99. As he will be the first one to set a competitive lap time while Edge would do his lean none lap. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Oh, it's Matt. Matt's already crashed. He can't handle the pressure of wet weather driving. Oh, wow. Yellow flag sec. Oh, I think it's just still getting out of the way. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's still. Alright, so as Poms has retired from. I don't blame you, Poms. Oh, actually, Edgy's on a fast lap here, so he's not doing his lean none lap. The scenes here, ladies and gentlemen. The actual scenes. Edge is doing a fast lap on his first run here. By the way, if you haven't checked out last week's race at France, do go check it out. It is on the RRL YouTube channel, as as all races are on, they're in a little playlist, so do go check it out on the RRL YouTube channel. Except for a couple where no one commentated, but the ones that have been commentated on are in a little playlist, and all in order as well. But here comes Edge around the final corner, doesn't open up the RS, because it's wet, and it's a 14.8 for an Edge, and here comes Water 99, that's a 14.0, and we got another racing point of Ambrose, I guess we just call him Ambrose from now on, coming around the final corner. Then we've got Dill right behind him. Ambrose goes up into P3 with a 16.1. Dill does a 17.3. Oh, Berserk's had an off. New Zealand Ryan gets to top of a 13.2. Jeez Louise. And Jared goes up to P2 with a 13.6. And Mr. Berserk is still having a bit of trouble getting some traction down, as we're on board with Is That Matt 039. Oh my god, he's all over the place. He's driving like he's drunk, which would not be a surprise unless he's just not that good at the video game. Cannot wait to get my privileges revoked, as Master Berserk's gone the wrong way. Alan Hugo, Matt does a 120.5, fantastic lap by Matt there. As here comes Hugo coming around the final corner, as Berserk was disqualified. Oh, that's ruined Hugo's lap. He would have done a 14.3, that would have put him in P number 4, but here goes Ambrose once again, he goes P4, 1.5 seconds quicker than his previous best lap time. I think Ryan might have went quicker. I don't think he did. He's a slow-moving McLaren. He's just saving up some ERS. Let's get on board with some Reptile. Let's go on board with Reptile, I should say. All the Reptilian fans are going off in their own little way, and the Reptile fans will be going wide if he can nab pole position here tonight. And it looks like it's getting a little bit lighter, but it's still coming down buckets load, so it's probably still worth wets as Matt goes up into P6 with a 14.8, nothing separating him and Ed. Oh my god, Edge is in the wall once again. Oh dear, Edge. Oh dear. And Ambrose is probably going to come in to the pit lane. Dill's doing another lap. He is, but he got invalidated once again. He comes to New Zealand right around the final corner. He'll get a little bit of a slipstream and does a 1:13.009, but it says 008 up there. So we don't exactly know what it can. It says 008, so we'll just go with that. But here comes the RC Jared around the final corner. Can he improve on his 13.6? So a little bit of oversteer, mate. It goes up to the top with a 12.8. Here comes Broken Reptile to set his first competitive lap time. It is a 1:53. A bit slow there, but I'm sure he can go a lot quicker than that, as we have 11 minutes remaining of this quality session. And we've got a top 10 shootout as Pom, Steeneth and Berserk got DSQ'd. Let's right on board with Mr. Alan Hugo 04. Coming around the final corner, stays within track limits and does a 14.2. He went a tenth quicker than what he would have done first time round, and it's only up to P4 at the moment. As Dill's done another lap, he's done a 14.3, so he's ahead of Ambrose at the moment, who is coming out right now. So still wet tyres, so obviously it's going to be heavy rain for the entire session, unless it really, really brings down towards the end. As DRC Joe's gone for another lap. He just did a cool down lap. We're on board with Broken Reptile. He goes quicker than what he did previously. There's a 14.664. Just over a tenth behind Ambrose as Edge is back out there on track. So 1.2 covers DRC Jared and Warden 99 at the moment. There's a Red Bull probably just letting Warden go through. Ozfilm still into the pit lane. Here you go. Probably just did a low lap. Here comes Dill. He does not improve. As Penske's doing another. Let's run on board with Penske. Let's get a track guide with Ambrose, I should say. In he comes, he does a 14.2 and he stays in P7. As Racer Control just decides to come out once again. Might have been Jared just coming in quickly, potentially. As the Reptile lands up in a P4 with a 14.1, he's just ahead of Exeter, who's done 6 laps, but I would assume that he's going to come in anyway for another set of tyres and some more fuel. Oz Formula coming out there. Oh, Dill's still... Oh, that's not Dill, it's Matt. Oh, Matt's doing his lap now. Pink car, that's Ambrose. New Zealand Ryan is gone purple, but he's down on his middle second time. As Ambrose is off at the New Zealand Ryan. Oh, that's not what you want to see from our championship leader. So we'll go back on board with Oz Formula. He'll eventually do his first time run. Coming around the final corner, he's invalidated. Yep, that's what you want to see as Warden is going to do his lap. So we're right on board with Warden actually, until Matt comes around the final couple of corners because he's doing his lap at the moment. Very nice turn 1 there from the racing point of Warden 99. Coming up to turn number 3. No locking up. As Matt's coming around the final corner right now, can he improve on a 14? His edge on softs, and he does improve, but only marginally. He goes up to the P8 ahead of Edge. Water 99 coming out of turn 4 and what's it? 3, 4. So this is 5 and 6. I think I got my corner numbers right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. He's 9/10 up, nearly a second up on his best time. His Edge coming out on subs for whatever reason. Here comes Water 99. This could be a fantastic pole lap here. We've got 5 minutes remaining of the session left. He does a 13-1. He lost a bit of time in the final sector. It's only good for P number 3 at the moment. As we are on board with Oz Formula. Actually, we'll go back on board with Matt. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna complete this lap. He's gone a bit quicker. Finding some groove here. He does a 14.3. Big improvement, but still stays in P8. Potential for some inters at the end as Edge is doing some donuts. I mean, yeah. We got 4 minutes remaining left. Let us know who do you think is your man for pole position here tonight. It's certainly going to be Edge. That is for damn sure. Oh, Formula's just wrecked his lap. Oh, dear, oh dear. Oh, that's lucky as Dill's about to start his lap time as Austria has retired from the session yet. So we got a top 9 shootout at the moment. And Ambrose, and here we go. There's Dill. This is a Matt. He's still going. He's got old Matt. Coming around the final. Oh, a bit of an oversteer moment. He's actually saved up a lot of VRS. So just a cool down lap. Save his tyres. And he's off again. The RC Jab with a 12.827. He's down on his time, but just over a 10th. So we'll complete this lap and then we'll go on board with X-Steel. As here comes DRC Jared across the line, does a 13.0. Does not improve. X-Steel forward on X. Can he move up the order? Can he get into the 13s? And he does a 14.0. Oh, so close yet so far. And we got a Matt. He's probably going to come in. Next, the next person is Alan Hugo 04. Oh, bit of an oversteer moment. He holds it. Coming around the second last corner towards the final corner. Can he improve into the 13s or even into the 12s? It'll be the 13.4. Ambrose goes to P4. Hugo gets the move to the P5. Reptile's coming to do his final lap. 1.5 minutes remaining as my laptop decides to shut itself. So that was just fantastic. We got 5 people watching, so welcome one and all as Jared's doing another lap. So everybody's out there, including Edge, who will be doing a lap. Here comes X-Steel. He's up on his time. He has a 13.7. So he's got enough time to do one more lap. Edge will be doing a lap as well. What is Matt going to do? He goes purple, middle sector. Oh, he's just lost of his time. He got flustered. But he does have enough time to do one more lap. We got 45 seconds remaining. Yellow flags, it's Edge. Here comes Alan Hugo around the final corner. And goes up to P2 with a 13.0. Penske stays P4. Edge is going to retire from this session. Reptile, he's invalidated, but he's got enough time to do another lap. 20 seconds remaining. Time's going to come in thick and fast here, ladies and gentlemen. Jared does a 13. Ryan does a 13.1. What an invalidated his lap time. Dill 5.4.3. 2, 1. He's got enough time to do one more lap, and that is it there, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying is over. So the first person to set a lap time is that Matt 039. Can he improve on a 14.3? He's down by a 10th, and he's not improving anymore. We're on board with Hugo. He's up at a 10th, by a 10th on his time. This is going to be so close here, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know what the race is going to be like. Hugo out of fuel. He's still got a little bit of ERS. Oh, can he hold it? He does a 12.9. He's only a 10th behind, and Ambrose, it must have been validated once again. DRC Jared. Apparently he's 2/10 up on his time. This is going to be interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. DRC Jared does a 1 minute 12.6. Ryan does a 12.4. Warden got invalidated. There's Matt and a X-Steel. Reptiles invalidated. Dill will get slipstream. Oh, wow. What a qualifying session that was there, ladies and gentlemen. Times were coming in thick and fast. Jared was on provisional pole for much of the session. And wow, Ryan at the death with a 1 minute 12.413. Then we got DRC Jared with a 1 minute 12.6. Then we got Hugo with a 1 minute 12.9. Jesus Christ. Then we got Warden in P4. Ambrose is in P5. Dill's in 6. Reptiles in 7. Matt is in 8th. Edge is in 9th. Then we got Oz from Pom to the Win 87 here with the No Time Brigade, and Master Mosaic is at the back in P12. Wow, what a session that was there, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic stuff there. If you want to sign up, sign up. As you can see, we've got 8 spares open. Even if you just want to be reserved, you're more than happily to. And a dry session. So, strategy is going to be very, very interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. I very much doubt we will get a safety Macar to come out this race. I mean, we won't get a virtual for something, but a big boy safety car. Ooh. This could be a fantastic one-stop race, potentially, as everybody will have fresh tyres as the session will start in about 20 odd seconds. I just apologise for that little bit of rustling. I had to fix up my mic. Alright, as the drivers will be off on their formation lap. Oh, predicted pit stop strategy, fantastic stuff. So, yeah, I figured as much. But the caveat here, X-Steel 419X and Broker Reptile, the only two starting on the softs. Everyone else is on the mediums. I mean, Dill has a teammate, so I can understand that, and Reptile does not have a teammate here tonight, which is, I mean, he could go for any strategy he wanted to. I suppose I would have went on to the hards, so a little bit interesting, but everybody on mediums, apart from X-Steel and Broken Reptile, so I cannot wait for the timing glitch to happen once again. Let us know who's your man for race winner and pole position here. Race winner and surprise podium here tonight. Pole position. Yeah, so at the moment Jared's on pole, followed by Jared and Hugo. I would assume the top 4 is just going to pull away from the rest of the field, and it's going to be down from P5. Everybody's going to be down fighting for P5 downwards. So it's going to be interesting here. I mean, Ozfilmer is quick on his day, same with Master Berserk. So it could get interesting here, ladies and gentlemen, as we go on board with New Zealand Ryan for the 5 red lights here at the Austrian Grand Prix. It's going to be key to get who gets a good start here tonight. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out, and where we go. Ryan gets off to a tremendous start. Jared still holds in the P2, but Hugo down the inside. There's a dive bomb from Oz Formula, but the 2 racing points are hanging on side by side as Oz Formula is up in the P8 already. Matt's down in the P9. He's been squeezed out by Edge as Edge is backing out for some reason. Pom's up in the P9. Formula, oh, he's hit the back of back still. Thank God for ghosting. Reptile's ghosting at the moment was a little bit laggy at the moment. We go back on board with nothing's happening at the front yet. We go on 3 wide here. Towards the back as Formula's up into P7, and what a start from the AlphaTauri driver, my teammate. Yes, and Reptile not taking advantage of the soft compound tyres. As still is just right there in front of Formula, especially on the first lap, as Brian's already pulled out a second gap to DRC Jared on the opening lap. As Ryan sets the pace with a 108.9 as... Go away! As Master Berserk is into the lane here. He got some wing damage. Oh dear. This Cody's, you need to fix up this timing glitch. It's really, really annoying for the commentators. Where are we? We are looking at on board with Alan Hugo. Or the RC Jared has the bars of death at the moment. And so Berserk needs a safety in the car to help him out. To help him catch back up to the rest of the field. As Matt and Poms are going at it here for P9 and 10, as Reptile's still in P8, all on his lonesome, as Water's falling outside a second, as I thought that was Formula, sorry. Formula looking for a move on to X still. He's got some more pace than Dill on his mediums. He's got DR, both of them have DRS. There's going to be a slipstream fest here in the DRS train as Reptile is 1.2 behind these two, but Formula looking for a move around the outside. No, he cannot hold it. DRS, nothing will happen into turn number 4. As Hugo and Jared lock up a little bit, same with Formula. As Formula gets past X-Steel, there is X-Steel, and the drive from the AlphaTauri man gets him up into P6, so he's on the charge. And Penske, or Ambrose I should say, is 1.1 behind his teammate and out of DRS range. So he needs to get back within DRS if he has any chance of surviving at the moment. As the top 4, all of them separated by under a second, as Warden sets the pace with a 106.627. This will be some drive if Master Berserk can get anything here tonight and help out in the constructors battle. I think that's pretty close. I do believe it's still right behind Formula, but not gaining as much on Ambrose as much as he wants. As everybody's locking up here at turn 4. Ambrose having a bit of a train here as Dill and Reptile, the only two that started on softs, is in P7 and 8 currently. And Reptile's 1.5 seconds behind Dill, so he needs to pick up the pace as Edge gets a 3-second time penalty. And Hugo, look, getting ever so close to the back of that McLaren of DRC Jared. One sets in place for 106.4. Poms gets a 3-second time penalty, needs to help up with the constructors as well, as McLaren are floundering a little bit. As Formula is looking for a move on the Ambrose. No, he's going to wait for turn 4. Probably send it around the outside. But Ambrose with the better drive. But Formula with DRS slipstream overtake. He's going to go down the inside. He's going to send it. Yes, he is. Oh, what they made contact. There is Ambrose right there. And Formula is up into P5 here, ladies and gentlemen. Starting, I think it was about P10, he's made half the ground already on lap number 5, and now he can go chase down the top 4. It's about 2.5 seconds between himself and Water 99. As there's, I would say about 3 battle packs happening at the moment. Hopefully Reptile can get involved with either the one in front or the one behind. And still slipstreaming and DRS training on lap number 6 of 36 is probably what the race will be looking like. He's still getting impatient behind Ambrose. No, he's going to hold station with DRS. His Formula needs to save some ERS. And just pull away from Ambrose. Dill is also right there. Berserk gets a 3-second time penalty, probably cutting the turn 1 corner, or gone a bit wide. So as Berserk has retired, would this bring out a safety car? It's a VSC. Ooh. Get some water in ya. So a VSC has been brought out due to Master of the Berserk's retirement, which is a shame really. He was looking good. He's left the session. Yeah, I don't blame him. We have 30 laps left here, ladies and gentlemen. 30 laps. Well, I did say we will see a VSC, but I didn't think we'll see a big boy safety car. Let's see what will happen here tonight. As Warden's falling a bit behind here. He's over a sec behind Alan Hugo. And Hugo getting the jump on Jared. Oof. No, nothing was happening yet. There will be a reckless move, but Has everyone saved up ERS? Yes, they have. But Ryan's used the most at the moment out of the 3. As Ryan's trying to break that slipstream and Jared trying to hold on. This is going to be intense. It's probably, I did say the top, it's probably going to be a battle with the top 4. And everyone else is probably playing for P5, but do not count out Formula just yet. He's 1.5 seconds cleared of Ambrose. He's becoming under pressure from X Steel 419X here. Nearly done again. As Ambrose went for a little bit of a slide there. Can Dill take advantage? He's a bit too far back. As we're on board with Alan, as Water 99 is caught back up to these 3. These 3 slipstreaming and DRSing each other, but Warden has somehow caught back up. Fantastic stuff there. So we got another top 4 scrap on our hands. Could we have a Canada situation where the top 5 are battling for the race win on the final lap? It's going to come down to Oz Formula if he can catch back up, as Ambrose gets a 3-second time penalty. And Edge another one as well, who is in P11 and last. Dill has a lot more ERS than Ambrose at the moment, so he could expand some more if he chooses to, 70 odd, 50 odd percent. So 20% separating Ambrose and X-Dill at the moment. As Jared is under 0.3 of a second now of New Zealand Ryan here, so Jared picking up the pace here, ladies and gentlemen. About 40% difference ERS usage between Ryan and Jared. The ERS, oh, right, just getting the better traction out of the final corner. Going to be all about slipstreaming. Here comes DRC Jared. Can he make a move? Yes, he can, but Ryan will get DRS towards turn number 4, and Hugo's right there as well. Oh, this is going to be close. Ryan got him around the outside here. There's DRC Jared's car trying to squeeze him around the outside. Looking for the switchback of dreams. Jared with the better traction. Oh my god, they're going too wide towards turn 5 and 6. Oh my god, great racing. As Ryan gets the move around the outside of turn 6 and gets the move done. But here comes DRC Jared and Alan Hugo as well. Still, 3-second time penalty, we won't worry about that. What great racing this is turned out to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Jared trying to catch back up. Here comes Alan Hugo. He's going to break the toe. No, he's not going to make a move in turn 1. Just ran out of the straight. Here comes Alan Hugo once again, but not using overtake. Nobody is at the moment. I think Jared's probably playing it smart here. But the drive from that Mercedes. Oh, but here comes Jared with the straight line speed. Down the inside. Oh my god. Oh, don't hit each other, please. Oh, Jared. Oh my god. Jared looking for the switchback. No, he can't get it done just yet. We're on lap 11 of 36. This is probably going to be a race-long battle between the top 4. His form is 2.5 seconds behind Water 99, so he needs something to happen. He's pulled away from Ambrose, but he can't catch back up to these 4 at the moment. Great racing here, ladies and gentlemen, between New Zealand Ryan, DRC Jared, Alan Hugo. Ryan gets a 3-second time penalty. He'll be spitting chips at the moment, and here comes DRC Jared, but Ryan will come back at him into turn number 4. And Hugo is just right there as well. Well, what's this from Alan Hugo's on board? Will Ryan step out of move? No, he needs to save up some ERS. Just going to use his fuel. Oh my god! As my laptop decides to shut down once again. This is just fantastic. I'm keeping an eye on this battle. Nothing is happening yet, but Ryan will have the RS save with Alan Hugo and save it. It's a bit too far behind Hugo to make anything happen. But Ryan's run out of the straight. Oh my god, Joe gets a 3-second time penalty. Ryan goes wide. And that's the mistake Alan Hugo was looking for. Warden looking for a move onto the other Ryan, but nothing's going to happen just yet. And also Fulham's just right there as well. Oh my god, I need a co-commentator. Where is my co-commentator to keep an eye on this battle? As Ryan's pulled away from Warden, Hugo, nothing is happening just yet. X still trying to make a move onto Ambrose, but nothing is happening just yet. So Hugo gets up to P2, so that was the mistake Hugo was looking for from New Zealand Ryan. I'm not sure what actually happened there, but Jared did get a 3-second time penalty from cutting the turn 1 corner, so might see some words happening, maybe, but we shall see after the race. Lap 14 of 36 here, ladies and gentlemen. 23 laps remaining as Ryan gets up to the gearbox of Alan Hugo. Nearly hits the back of him, but luckily he didn't. He's edged another 3-second time penalty. He's down in P11 and 4 seconds behind Matt. And Hugo pushing DRC Jarrett at the moment. Everyone saving fuel and ERS. Like it's Ambrose. Ambrose has had a spin, and he's going to be down the order. Oh dear, he's down in P10. There is Edge right there. He can't make a play for P10 at the moment. We go back on board with this battle. The pit window is open for the soft runners, which is only Dill and Broken Reptile, and Dill's into the lane. As Reptile is also into the lane. So the soft runners are in. As Alan Hugo makes a move for P1. Jay looking for the switchback of dreams, but can't get the traction down. And Hugo gets up into P1. Our third different race leader, but here comes DRC Jared. No. He's hanging back. Formula has a 10.5 second gap between himself and Poms at the moment, and with these four battling, Oz Formula is slowly but surely catching up. The gap is 2 seconds. It was under 2 seconds a moment ago, but there we go. It's 1.9. Formula gets a 3-second time penalty. So Jared, Ryan, and Formula does have penalties. I don't know if Hugo and Warden have one just yet. As Jared's over half a second behind as Hugo's trying to pull away. As Jared gets a bit of an oversteer moment off turn 1, but he's still ahead of Ryan with the help of DRS and probably ERS. Yes, ERS did help him out there. Sorry ladies and gentlemen, I was just trying to catch my breath. We got 21 laps remaining. As Formula still, he's just probably happy for P5 at the moment with the one penalty. As looks like Jared is struggling on his tyres a little bit. Maybe the mediums are starting to fade just a little. But we did see the soft runners of Dylan Reptile only come in just about a lap or two ago. Lap 15 they came in. Lap 17 or 36, 20 laps to go. Maybe they want to come in about lap 21 for the softs, but probably stretching it out just a tad. As Ambrose is back up in the P8. As he is chasing down is that Matt 039. So we got some people watching, so welcome one and all. It's probably Carbo and maybe one of the other drivers still potentially, or Mitchie or somebody. So welcome one and all as Ryan's starting to hound DRC Jared just a little bit. It's Jared, oh my god, he was steering off into the wall, but thank god he held it and kept it out and keep his front wing, otherwise that will be all she wrote there. So I'm just enjoying this top 4 battle at the moment. This has been it's been like this for pretty much all race, but the battle between Jared and Ryan for those couple of laps, lap 10 to 12, oh, what a battle that was. Then Ryan makes a mistake, Jared made a mistake, Hugo gets up into P1, Warden's still in the P4, Formula's up in the P5 after starting from P10 I think it was. Ambrose had a spin and we had one retirement, which was a muster of the Berserk, and that brought out a VSC. As we're going to start lap 19, so half race distance is now completed here, ladies and gentlemen. Half race distance has been completed. You might see some drivers come in for an undercut potentially. Drivers like Warden and Oz Formula. Poms is just all on his own at the moment. Fantastic drive from Poms to win 87. He started P11 as he did not qualify at all. We also had heavy showers for qualifying as well. All wet weather tyre running. And our pole man is currently in P3. As Ambrose looking for a move on to, is that Matt 039? He's got the move done, but Matt, oh, he tried the switchback of dreams and just couldn't get the traction down. Oh, dear, oh dear. He would have had him as well, potentially. And to rub salt into the wound, Matt gets a 3-second time penalty as Warden's falling outside of DRS, but he's still got it. So it was under a second on the detection point as Matt is into the lane. Probably an undercut on the likes of Poms and Ambrose. His edge is staying out at the moment. So Warden's 1.3 needs to save a lot of ERS, so might see as Matt's doing a 2-stop here, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way he can take those tyres, what, 17 laps. Dill and Reptile only took him, what, 14, 15? There is no way. As Hugo, Jared, oh, holds it, and Ryan is in, Warden is in. What does Formula do? Formula comes in. We might see our Poms for the win A70 take the race lead, potentially. If he can get out in time, looks like Ryan will not be holed up. The RC Jared will. Actually. Alright, so it's Hugo, Jared, Ryan, Warden, Osford. Actually, they're on softs. Poms up in the P4 here. And there is New Zealand Ryan. So Warden and Formula need to make an overtake, but expect Poms to come in at the end of this lap anyway. As Dill's into the lane. Front wing? Yeah, front wing change. So the softs are coming on here, ladies and gentlemen. Might see Reptile will gain a few places here just by staying out. Edge gets another 3-second time penalty. Shock horror. As Warden makes a move onto Poms to win 87, gets the move done. Hugo, 3-second time penalty. So Hugo, Jared and Ryan all have penalties. I don't think Warden has one. Let's actually confirm that. Yeah, Warden has nothing, not even a warning. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Warden could potentially on here for a race win. But he needs to stay within 3 seconds of these 3 drivers. All of them have a penalty each. The gap is 3.1, so Warden needs to catch back up quickly. Ryan's going purple, obviously. So we might see some quick lap times tumbling down as Matt's got by Reptile. So we might see Reptile come in. Jared gets another time penalty. He could be off the podium because of that. Here you go with a 1:05.012 a lap time. Could see someone into the fours. As Reptile's getting a bit sluggish on those mediums, everybody's on softs. And nothing is doing just yet. But here comes Ambrose, and this will be an easy move on the Reptilian man. The gap is out to 4.5 seconds between Ryan and Warden, so the top three have pulled out that 3-second barrier, but Jared does have another time penalty next to his name. There we go, 1:04.872 is the fastest lap by this man in his Mercedes. As we got some more people coming in and watching, so welcome one and all. It's probably the drivers, potentially, maybe. You're looking at a three-way scrap at the moment. Edge gets another time penalty. And here comes the RC Jared. Oh, bit of contact between Hugo and Jared. Still a 3-second time penalty. Ryan's just biding his time. Jared does have one more penalty than Hugo and Ryan at this present stage. Warden has no penalties at all, not even a warning. As Oz Formula's catching back up to him. So we'll keep an eye on that battle as Ryan locks up a little bit coming towards the final corner. Here you go, trying to break that slipstream, and Jared trying to save up some ERS. As we've got 12 racing laps to go. Oh my god, bit of contact between Jared and Hugo. Here comes Hugo. Oh my god, they're going to go 3 wide, are they? Make it to 3-second time penalty. Hugo is the only one without DRS. Jared hangs back, and Ryan makes 2 overtakes on that DRS straight and moving up to P1. Hugo's P2, Jared's in P3. Oh dear, bit of a lock up there from DRC. Jared hits the back of Hugo, pushes him out wide, and New Zealand Ryan, he took advantage of what Hugo did to him earlier on. It's Hugo, 3-second time penalty, so that's 2 for Hugo, 2 for Jared, and 1 for New Zealand Ryan. As we've got 11 laps to go, this is going to come down to the wire here, folks. Do not adjust your TV set just yet. This is going to be an exciting end as Ambrose catches back up to Matt. He's got DRS, but he's going to run out of a straight, but I think he'll be thankfully having another DRS straight, but Matt, the better traction, gets off lightning. Jared looking for a move, and nothing is doing just yet for turns 5 and 6. Has Ambrose gotten past Matt again? Yes, he has. Edge another time. Can they be able to points anyway? As the gap between Warden and Jared's over 6 seconds, so Warden needs to pick up the pace. And he's got Oz Formula right behind him for company. Oh, what a... This has been a race-long battle between Ryan Hugo and Jared. Warden was involved, but he hasn't had the same pace as he did with the mediums. So that's still with the DRS of Ambrose. This has been a great race. Sorry for the quietness there. I was just trying to regather my breath. It's been an exciting race. Here you go. Under 3/10 behind New Zealand Ryan. Can he get good traction up turn 1? Oh, they're about the same, really. But DRS and Slipstream. Will he send it down the turn 3? He's going for it. Oh, the tighter line. And Ryan gets off quickly, but it's not happening for Hugo just yet. Ambrose, 3-second time penalty. Oh no, Hugo thought about it, but no, Ryan locks up, so that's another mistake. Oh dear, we have, what's that, 9 laps to go, including this one. Oh. Fantastic race battle all race long up to this point. We've only had one VSC. It would have been interesting to see what would a safety car would have done. But as I said earlier, I don't think we will be seeing a safety car. Still time for it to come out. But here comes Alan Hugo. Down the inside. There's Jared. Oh, he hangs back. And Alan Hugo is holding firm for his P1 at the moment. Just remember, he's got one more 3-second time penalty than New Zealand Ryan. The top 3 have penalties. Formula has one as well, and Warden hasn't got anything. Not even a warning. Last time we checked. I want to check penalty situation just in case I'm wrong, but I don't want to turn off this battle. It's been a fantastic race on battle. It could be split between these 3 for driver of the day, but I think Cody's might give it the formula because of the places it gained. Here comes Ryan. He's like a shark in the water, smelling prey, sends it down the inside and gets the move done on Alan Hugo, but Hugo with a good traction, but Ryan with DRS has helped him out there. And back up at the P1, can Hugo send it down the inside? Ryan locks up, and Ryan's back up into P number 1. Here comes Jared once again. No, nothing doing there. So the main overtaking prowess is probably turn 3 and turn 4. Just the DRS and Slipstream with ERS is just really powerful around this track. As we're going to start lap 31 of 36, 6 racing laps to go. Still time for a late safety car to come out. But I very much doubt it. It'll come out. There's Hugo and Jared looking for a move. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. There's Jared, Hugo. Jared gets the move done. On to Alan Hugo, and Jared's up in the P2. And Ryan just said, thank you very much for the gap, fellas, and I will see you at the checker flag. As Hugo goes, he locks up a lot and goes out so far wide. He's about 2.5 seconds behind DRC Jared. So now it's become a battle between New Zealand Ryan and DRC Jared. I wonder how many commentators have said that in the past. What a battle. Hopefully Hugo can catch him back up. He's still on the podium for now, but oh dear. These two are now semi-relaxed that now one has fallen off the cliff, but it's a battle between New Zealand Ryan and DRC Jared. At this present stage, that 32 of 36, 5 laps to go. Still time for a safety car, but it's not going to happen. I did say it earlier. I know I keep saying there's still time for one, but I don't think it's going to happen. We've had a virtual, and that is it, due to Berserk retiring early in the race. Here he goes, 1.5 seconds. They've called back some time. As all yellow fuel is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to need to save some fuel in this probably final part of the circuit. Hugo's already clawed back a second after that little mishap. Oh, wow. Let us know who is your driver of the day. I think Cody's might give to Oz Formula due to him gaining so many positions, but Ryan, Jared, Hugo has got to be up there as well. As Ryan locks up, same with Jared, and Hugo locks up as well. Warden's outside of that 6-second barrier to Alan Hugo and DRC Jared, so he will not be getting onto the podium here tonight. Ooh, Jared holds on. As there is Alan Hugo right there. There's DRC Jared and Ryan going around the second last corner, coming towards the final corner. It's under a second, but he doesn't have DRS just yet. He needs to be under a second to hold on to that DRS. Here comes New Zealand Ryan. DRC Jared, I mean, onto New Zealand Ryan. Nothing happening at turn 3. Will it happen at turn number 4? Oh, Jared. He's still pointing the right way. And here comes DRC Jared for another move of the race. Down the inside of New Zealand Ryan. And Jared once again takes the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix. We have 3 racing laps to go. It's anybody's ball game. Do not count out Alan Hugo just yet, but it's 1.2 the gap between himself and New Zealand Ryan. This is the closest battle on track, and we wouldn't want it any other way. Oh, lap 35 of 36, 2 laps to go. It's going to come down to the wire here, folks. It's Formula's into the lane. Probably nab that fastest lap point for in the championship, as I have not been pulling my weight. I've only scored the 1 point. But here we go, coming up towards turn 4. No, it's going to happen on the final lap here, ladies and gentlemen. The final lap overtake might happen. There is Alan Hugo right there. Still 3-second time penalty. I think Ryan's still only got the 1. Jared's got 2. Hugo's got 2. Warden has nothing. Not even a warning. And Formula comes back out into P5 and on fresh softs. Reptile and P9 on these mediums. Edge and Dill cannot catch back up to him. Jared, 3-second time penalty. That could be all she wrote for Jared for podium. But here comes New Zealand Ryan. Coming up towards turn 2, turn 3. He's a bit too far back, so it's going to happen at turn 4. New Zealand Ryan's fuel out is engaged. Same with Jared's. What's Hugo? Yes, it is as well. Ryan has more ERS to use if he wants to run the outside. No, it's not going to happen. Unless Jared makes one final mistake, Jared will win this race on track. Coming towards turns 5 and 6. No, I think Ryan just said, I will take off his P2 on track. But penalties will happen. Coming towards the final 2 corners for the final time. Ladies and gentlemen, DRC Jared will win this race on track. There is a checker flag. Jared wins. New Zealand Ryan P2. Hugo gets P3, but with penalties, Ryan wins from Hugo and Jared. Warden will come home in a respectable P4. He did a P4 to P4 challenge. What can Osvaldo do? Can he nab one final point for the AlphaTauri team? Coming around the final corner, and he does get the final lap, fastest lap point. Poms, P6, Ambrose, P7, 3/10 of a second behind Poms after the earlier spin. Matt gets P8. Reptile will finish P9 after going the soft to medium route, where everyone else did the medium soft strategy. Oh my god, Reptile nearly got P8. Edge will get P10 and Dill will come home in P11. But with points, Edge gets P11. Penalties, Edge gets P11, sorry. Driver of the day, Poms for the win, 87. Oh, okay. So I was wrong. Wow, what a race-long battle between those 3, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I am out of breath. I am tired. I am exhausted. Ryan wins a very, very entertaining race, I must say. Even though we had 12 drivers here tonight, it was still very, very entertaining. As here is the final race results. New Zealand Ryan takes the win from Alan Hugo and DRC Jared. Warden gets P4. Osformer gets P5 and the fastest lap point. So, fantastic points for us at AlphaTauri. Poms for the 87 gets P6. Ambrose gets P7. Matt gets P8. Reptile gets P9. And Dill gets 1 championship point. Edge in P11 with Master Berserk, our lone DNFer. Wow, what a race here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed the Austrian Grand Prix. It was a fantastic race. Race-long battle between Ryan, Hugo, Jared. Warden was in there at the start, but on those soft tyres, he just had no pace whatsoever. And Formula P5, he got close, but yeah, just not close enough. I hope you've enjoyed this race. As I said, fantastic race, long battle, and yeah. Our next stream is on Monday with myself, Frizy, and Mr. VSR himself, Roscoe Arm. Hopefully he'll be in the comm box with me, because we at Britain. We at Britain for the Monday League, and I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for it to be rain, sun, rain, or just rain. Weather is going to play a part of that. Safety cars is going to happen, I can tell. And yeah, that is our next stream on Monday, so do tune in onto the RRL Twitch channel. This race will be onto the RRL YouTube channel. Hopefully Matt will do the standings. And until next time, it is goodbye, and I will see you for Monday with hopefully with Roscoe Arm. Also next Saturday is Britain as well, so hopefully we'll see you there as well. But our next stream is on Monday at Britain, so please tune in. and we'll see you there. See ya!